I'm Sean Sandbrook and welcome to the Park News Show. Coming up in this episode of the Park News Show.
Cheers, Sean. What do I say again? Hello and welcome back to the Meme Park News Show. I apologise if my voice sounds a bit weird because I've got so I'm probably creating a bit of false hope with this video because it's only been a week since I uploaded the first Meme Park News Show video. I think that's wrong. I'm not going to be uploading these weekly, it's just whenever I can be asked to make them. But yeah, in this video I will talk about the new roller coasters that have been announced at some of the SeaWorld parks. That also includes Busch Gardens. And I'll also talk about some potential trips for next summer that I could go on. That includes Germany, Sweden and USA. I talked about this in the last episode if you want to go and check that out. So to start off, I will talk about Busch Gardens and their new roller coaster for 2020. I use my reliable source, The Sun, and you can already see where this is going. Already I found a mistake. This is not the tallest hybrid roller coaster in the world. Let's watch the video to confirm that. Notice that it said in North America only, and also here you can see that it's a 92-degree drop, which is wrong. Cara Godfrey, mate, you had one job. It literally says in the video you don't even have to be... Oh my god.
The wait is over. Something's coming. You've been waiting. The wait is over.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, the wait is over. So there's another roller coaster coming to SeaWorld Orlando. Let's check that out. Right, so it's the steepest beyond vertical drop. Wait, what? I can't get my head around what this actually means. Like, steepest beyond... Oh my god, I cannot be arsed. What? So if that's just the beginning, what's next? The world's fastest roller coaster that doesn't move? If you thought that was over, then you'd be wrong, because we're going to SeaWorld California, which I've never heard of. See you there. Oh my god, I cannot be bothered. Cara Godfrey's at it again. So SeaWorld California is getting a dive coaster. Oh, you mean SeaWorld San Diego? That's why I was a bit confused. So a key feature on the new ride is a massive loop drop. I'm not really sure what one of those is. They will then be suspended at 45 degrees. That's a bit disappointing. And then there's a vertical 45-degree drop. Yeah, nice one. Oh my god, DJ BKR, you're so stupid. It hangs you at 45 degrees and then goes down the vertical drop. Oh yeah, sorry about that one, mate. So let's check out the roller coaster at SeaWorld San Antonio. The tallest 100-foot drop. What a stupid record to hold. So it's the longest wooden coaster in Texas, which isn't really that impressive. I can't really think of many theme parks in Texas. What else is there? Six Flags Over Texas. Wait, is that even in Texas? The fact that it's over Texas suggests that it's not actually in Texas. Is it a floating theme park floating over Texas? So last week I made a section about Kentucky Kingdom's Instagram page.
Yes, we're that park with the cool social media.
But it turns out they haven't posted a video since I made it, so I'm gonna have to look back. Give this a little watch. No, I'm not telling you to donate your watch.
The moment you've been waiting for.
The wait is over.
The wait is over. I'm now going to talk to you about summer 2020 and what the possible locations are for what parks I go to. So it's Germany, Sweden and USA, and I'll give you some previews on what each trip would include, and hopefully you will be able to give me some input on which one I go to. So the first location we're going to look at is Germany. Specifically, this is northern Germany, so that doesn't include Europa Park or Holiday Park, which includes Expedition G-Force. I've already been to Europa Park, but I do want to go back sometime, but I'm not going to go back on this trip. So, Phantasialand, this is one of the parks. There is FLY Fly, a new Vekoma flying coaster coming for 2020, and that looks very special, something very unique. Phantasialand is one of the key parks on this trip. It's got lots of theming, very close together, and some great rides. There's Movie Park Germany, which looks okay. It looks like a good sort of studios type park. It's not got that many top thrill rides, but Star Trek looks like a good coaster, and so credits to get whilst I'm there. Heide Park, this is in northern Germany as well, and they've just redone the Colossus wooden coaster, which looks really good now. They've smoothed it out basically because it used to be rough, so that's one good park there. The final park I'm going to talk about is Hansa Park in Germany. This is on the north coast of Germany, and it's got some good coasters, especially Gröna, which looks stunning. It looks such a good coaster. So now, what's the next location? Further north than Germany, the next place where I could pay a visit is Sweden. Now, this trip may also include Finland, depending on what the ferry prices are or whatnot. So there's 3 parks in Sweden, and there's Linnanmäki, which is in Helsinki, which is in Finland. And yeah, Liseberg is the first park I'm going to talk about. This is in Gothenburg. It's got a beautiful view over the whole city and a great selection of rides. It's built onto a mountain, which is where the name Berg comes from, because Berg is mountain. So Helix is a mack ride coaster, which I really want to do because I loved Icon, and I just say this is a bigger and better version of Icon. Kolmården is a large zoo. In fact, it's not actually a theme park, although it does just happen to have one of the best roller coasters in Europe, Wildfire, so I'd love to get on that. Now, Gröna Lund, this is right in the middle of Stockholm, which is a city I would love to go to one day. It's near the coast, as you can see in this video, and it's got a great selection of coasters and flat rides all in one very small space. So that just looks like Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but on another level. Maybe Blackpool Pleasure Beach rides are better, but the rides here are just so much closer together. So Linnanmäki is in Finland. This would be a ferry trip away from Stockholm, and this has got a good selection of coasters, including Taiga, which has opened for 2019, I believe. And wow, this looks stunning. This looks such a good coaster, and yeah, it's got 2 launches and it's very tall, so I'd love to do that. The third and final location is USA, which also includes Canada. I would like to see Niagara Falls whilst I'm there. Canada's Wonderland's the first park. This has got 3 brilliant B&M coasters, Leviathan, Behemoth, I'm not sure how to pronounce that one, and Yukon Striker. But something that puts me off this park is the amount of mediocre / small roller coasters there are, because there's a lot of coasters, but some of them just don't really bother me at all, and that's something that puts me off there. But now to a much better park, Cedar Point. This is the dream world for any theme park enthusiast, and it's not hard to see why. Millennium Force, Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Top Thrill Dragster. It's got some amazing coasters, plus yeah, Steel Vengeance is probably the best roller coaster on this planet right now, but Maverick, that looks really good. I've done Cheetah Hunt, and I think this is just a much more bigger, thrilling, more intense version. Look at these whippy transitions. What you are seeing on the screen now is Maverick recreation on Planet Coaster. This isn't me, this is a guy called Theme Park LB, and if you're into theme parks or Planet Coaster, I really recommend checking out his channel. He's making the part 2 now, I believe, and it's really good. He's probably a better Planet Coaster player than me, so go and check him out. The final park of the USA trip would be Kings Island, and this has got Orion opening in 2020, which looks like a awesome Giga coaster. Probably not the best Giga coaster, but it looks good. Banshee, awesome B&M invert. I've ridden Osiris, and I think this sort of looks similar to Osiris, but just a lot bigger. And Mystic Timbers looks like an awesome wooden coaster, so Kings Island looks like a really fun park. So those are the 3 destinations for next summer, and I want you to think about which one would be best for me to do. Realistically, I'm leaning towards Germany or Sweden, because USA obviously is more expensive to flights, and sometimes it's a pain. It's just a very different culture to in Europe. So leave comments, leave suggestions. Is there any parks that I'm missing at those locations nearby other parks that I'm going to? Can you please subscribe to Theme Park LB, because I'm bewildered how he's only got 4 subscribers. His quality is very good. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. So goodbye, and I'll see you next time when hopefully another Meme Park News video comes. When will it be? We will never know.